I started David's Tent really because I wanted to share my experience with other people. There's something that happens in worship that I want to help people be made aware of. That when you enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise, there in his courts, you're with him. You are right there next to him. You are at his throne, and there is no doubt in that atmosphere and in that realm, he is going to speak to you.
Honestly, you just learn things that you didn't even know that you needed to know, be awakened to, literally. You think you know the Lord's voice until you're taught different ways you can hear him, and then you're like, what's going on?
When you tell somebody that you love them, what do they say back to you? They say, I love you too. And it's as simple as thinking about it that way, that when I come before God and I say, I love you, Jesus, I love you, then he says, I love you too.
I feel like I'm more secure in knowing what God's voice sounds like. And before, where I would think maybe it was just myself, I'd just be quiet and I listen and just trust that when I hear something that the Lord is speaking to me.
Just the confirmation, I knew that I heard God's voice, but being able to give prophetic words to somebody each week and have that hold you accountable almost to actively listening to the Lord, and then also having confirmation that is right, that is what I'm going through, or that is what I've been hearing also from other people.
David's Tent is just about meeting God and getting to know him on a deeper, more intimate level, and then also getting to know who you are and getting to know who is inside of you and who is beside you and who is speaking to you and who is loving you every single day of your life.
It tells us it's kind of like an ember that we hold in our heart, and the scripture tells us to fan into flame the gift of God that's been given to you and to stir up the gift of God. And so I feel like David's Tent not only was an aspect of imparting something new to me that I didn't have in a form of worship and expression to the Lord, but also something that I can continue to cultivate. And I think that 12-week investment really yields return of a lifetime.
It's all about subjecting yourself to a realm of growth that maybe you haven't experienced before, so that you can, as you're growing in character and as you're growing in knowledge and in revelation, you can become more and more open to him, so that you can actually be a vessel that is large enough to receive what it is that he wants to give you. So I would say, if you can't sing a note, if you can't play an instrument, or if you can't dance, if you feel like you can't do anything, I would say still give it a shot. Because this isn't limited to talent or ability. This is about heart. What do you want? What do you want? I promise if you come and meet God, he's going to give that to you.
Now is not the time to be silent. Now is not the season to be still. 'Cause he deserves the utmost and the highest, and falls not quiet, and we are filled. Oh, falls not quiet, and we are filled. Yes, falls not quiet.
I have to know that if I say anything to God, I'm going to get some sort of response. And what I want to help people be made aware of is that response.
It's easier for me to see how God sees me, and that pretty much takes away a lot of doubt and stuff that I was putting on myself.
Now I'm able to actually sing new songs to the Lord. They're new to me, and I always think they're amazing and beautiful. And then I know it's not me because I knew the me before. Couldn't do that.
I don't know. I just think people should take it. I just think people should do it.